Hello students, I am Bhatt sir. I will be teaching standard 9th, science 1 and science 2. Today I will be starting with science 1, lesson number 1, laws of motion. Children, you are expected to read the lesson after explanation and write down the notes and exercise in your notebook and study them. Standard 9th, science 1, chapter 1, laws of motion. Topics to be covered: motion, distance and displacement. Children, to understand the concept of motion, you can see the bottle here. The bottle is at one place, it is at rest. You can see the ball also is at rest, it is at one place. We say that both of them are at rest. Now I apply force to the ball, and you can see that the ball was present here, that is the initial position, and has gone to another position, this is the final position. So we say that the ball was in motion. So in science we can say, if the position of an object is changing with respect to its surrounding, then it is said to be in motion, just like the ball. Otherwise it is said to be at rest. Now to understand the next concept, distance and displacement, let us see the example. For example, this is your house and this is your school. Now you start from your house and you take this path and move forward and reach here. This distance you have covered is 40 meter. Then you take a turn from here and move in this direction and reach the school. This distance which you have covered is 30 meter. So the total distance from the initial position, that is your house, to the final position, that is the school, is 40 meter plus 30 meter, that is equal to 70 meter. This is what is called as distance. You can also go to the school from your house by taking this path. So if you have taken this path and if you calculate this with help of measuring tape, it comes to 50 meter. This is what is called as displacement. So distance is the length of the actual path covered by an object in motion while going from one point to another. Like we saw, the first initial point, that is the house, and final point was the school. Displacement is the minimum distance between the starting and finishing point. Like we took the second path, that is from your house directly to the school, called as displacement. Now let us come to another term, speed. Speed is the distance covered by a body in unit time. It can be given by speed is equal to total distance traveled by divided by the time required to travel that distance. For example, we had taken the distance traveled from the house to the school. So total distance, we add it and how much time was required we find, and then we divide it, we get the speed of the object. The units used for speed are, in SI system, meter per second, and in CGS system it is centimeter per second. The next concept is velocity. The displacement that occurs in unit time is called velocity. That means velocity is equal to displacement upon the time required. Like in that example we saw, from the school we went, from the house we went to the school, the direct path which we took, that is the displacement. And for that how much time is required, if we divide we get velocity. The units for speed and velocity are actually the same. Likewise, the units for velocity in SI system is meter per second, and in CGS system it is centimeter per second. Difference here is in speed we are taking the total distance traveled, whereas in velocity we are taking the displacement. Children, please understand that. Over there we are taking total distance traveled by the time taken, and here we take the displacement, and for the displacement how much time is required.
Start.
The next concept which we are going to see, children, is uniform linear motion. First of all, let us understand linear motion. Linear means in one same direction without changing the direction. So here the direction is the same. So if an object is covering equal distance in equal time interval, it is said to be moving in uniform linear motion. Say for example, a car is moving forward at the speed of 40 km per hour towards the north direction. Then we can say that the car is having uniform linear motion. Likewise, non-uniform linear motion, if an object covers unequal distance in equal time interval, it is said to be moving with non-uniform linear motion. For example, a car is moving on a crowded street. That is the example for non-uniform linear motion. So children, in today's lecture we have started with Science 1, lesson number 1, laws of motion. In that we are having 4 concepts, 4 topics in the lesson. Out of that I have covered the first 2, that is motion, displacement, distance, and then when we have the next lecture we will be covering the remaining 2 topics, acceleration and the equations of motion, the laws of motion given by Isaac Newton. So children, what you are expected to do is, please read what I have explained, go through it thoroughly, understand it, make the notes in your notebook, solve the exercise given in the textbook at the end and study, because further I will be testing you for this, what has been done, so you must know it, so please study. Be safe, keep studying, take care of yourself. Thank you.